Welcome to Fairy Animal Stories, your go-to place for heartwarming and emotional humans and animals stories. It was a cold and quiet morning in a small town on the outskirts of the city. The streets were almost empty, except for the quiet rustle of dry leaves blowing in the wind, and a lonely figure lying on the side of the road, a stray dog. Thin, dirty, and shaking from the cold, people walked by, some stopped, some stared. Some even tried to give her food and water. But strangely, the dog refused everything. She didn't bark, didn't growl. She just looked at them with sad, tired eyes, as if she was searching for something. Or someone. No one knew where she came from. Some said they had seen her wandering the streets for weeks. Always near the same area, always waiting, under the same broken streetlight, in front of the same old hospital gate. And then, one day, a young vet named Dr. Armand happened to pass by. He had just moved to the area and was starting his job at the local animal clinic. When he saw the dog, he immediately stopped. Something about her caught his heart. She wasn't just injured, there was something deeper, a kind of silence that spoke louder than any sound. He knelt beside her and gently placed a bowl of warm water in front of her. She looked at him, but again she refused. Not even a sip. He offered food, nothing, no reaction. Curious and concerned, Dr. Armand wrapped her in a soft blanket and carefully carried her inside the clinic. There, under the gentle light, he examined her more closely. Her body was covered in small wounds and bruises. Her paws were cracked, as if she had walked miles and miles without rest. But it was what he found next that left him completely frozen. While trying to open her mouth to check for injuries, he noticed something tucked deep inside. At first, he thought it was just dirt or maybe cloth from trash. But as he gently pulled it out, his hands stopped moving. It was a tiny old cloth bundle, carefully folded and hidden between her teeth. Inside it was a silver locket, worn and rusted with time. Dr. Armand opened it, and there, inside the locket, was a small photograph of a young girl smiling brightly. No more than 6 or 7 years old, Dr. Armand was stunned. Why would a stray dog be carrying a photo like this? He asked around, talked to the locals, and eventually, after hours of searching, an old woman came forward. She looked at the locket and gasped. "That's Mira," she whispered. "She went missing in an accident almost 5 years ago. And this dog, this was her best friend Ruby." Dr. Armand felt a chill run down his spine. According to the old woman, Mira and Ruby were inseparable. They used to play in the fields, sleep together every night, and even walk to school side by side. But one rainy day, Mira's school bus skidded off the road and fell into a river. The accident was terrible. Many children didn't survive, and Mira's body was never found. Ruby had been with her that day, but after the crash, she disappeared too. No one knew where Ruby went, until now. For 5 long years, Ruby had been wandering the streets, carrying the last memory of her best friend. The photo she somehow managed to save from the wreckage. She kept it hidden, protected, refusing food, refusing water, refusing love from anyone but the one she had lost. Tears filled Dr. Armand's eyes as he listened. He realized this wasn't just a dog. Ruby was a guardian of a bond that had never broken. She hadn't given up. She had waited, walked, and searched. Every single day, holding on to a hope only her heart could understand. That night, Dr. Armand didn't put Ruby in a cage. He made a soft bed for her next to his own and sat with her for hours, talking softly, letting her know she was no longer alone. And in the days that followed, something magical happened. Ruby began to change. Slowly, she started drinking water, then eating small meals. Her eyes became a little brighter. Her tail, which hadn't wagged in years, moved. Just a little. And when Dr. Armand gently showed her the locket again, she licked it, then looked up at him as if saying, "Thank you for helping me remember and for helping me let go." Eventually, Ruby became a part of the clinic. She would greet sick animals, comfort children, and rest by the door, still watching, still remembering, but finally at peace. And the locket? Dr. Armand placed it in a small frame by the clinic's entrance. Below it, he wrote, "In memory of a love that never gave up." This is not just the story of a stray dog. It's the story of loyalty beyond life, of a heart that waited when everyone else moved on. It's the story of Ruby, the dog who refused water because she wasn't thirsty for anything, except one more moment with the person she loved.